Year after year, the romance genre gives us something ecstatic to keep us loved up and glued to our seats. Thankfully, they're not backing off next year, which is why we're taking the top 10 most anticipated romance anime releasing in 2025 you must watch. Let's cook. Starting this list and from the bottom of the pyramid, I Want to Escape from Princess Lessons. Okay, picture this. You're a regular person just trying to live your best life and suddenly, boom, you get roped into princess lessons. Of course, I know you can't relate. You don't even get princess treatment. Talk more about being a real-life princess. Anyways, thankfully, that's why you can picture it. In this anime, we get a princess who's been betrothed since childhood. And guess what? The prince actually gets in his feels for her and wants to marry her. Following the story, she's determined to resist his charms, even if it means escaping and jumping off windows like a chandelier thief. So this anime is basically a masterclass in how not to be royalty. And also to escape a stalking prince who happens to be a possessively creepy stalker. I mean, she's literally asking to escape from the most glamorous life possible in the most unethical ways. But hey, it's sort of creepy and cute mixed in together. And it's definitely gonna make you laugh harder than your last TikTok scroll session. If you love awkward social situations, slapstick humor, and characters who are completely out of their depth, this anime is a must-watch. Following this list is Medaka Kurowai is Impervious to My Charm. Just so you know, we're eating real good in the coming year. The list gets even better from number 9. This anime is for all of us who've been rejected harder than a phone on 1% battery. This story follows the story of an extremely cute girl, Mona. She's drop-dead gorgeous. She's charming. She's everything that's just sunshine and rainbows. Her aura is infectious. So infectious, it reaches the entire school. However, there's that one kid who doesn't forward her shit. And by that, we have Kuroiwa. Imagine Mona, a super hot chick, trying her absolute best to impress the unfazed dude in her class. She does all the moves, ranging from her hair flip to the perfect accidental bump. But for some reason, his code remains unhacked. He doesn't even respond to the winks. And when I say impervious, I mean this bro is immune to every ounce of charm. It's like he's got a permanent do not disturb sign on his head. Plus, let's be real, who hasn't had their feelings crushed by a person who just doesn't care? Turns out his goal is to be a monk. Therefore, he must never give in to Mona's enticing charm. But little do they know that their push-pull relationship is actually what makes Mona fall in love. Up next and at number 8, we have I'm Getting Married to the Girl I Hate in My Class. Now, let's talk about one of the most iconic setups in romance anime. Drumroll! The enemies to lovers genre. But here's the little twist. This guy is stuck marrying the girl he literally can't stand. They literally cannot stand each other. One day, you're dealing with a girl you find less attractive because of all her nagging. And the next day, karma hits you in the behind with a love suit where you must spend the rest of your life with your op. Imagine a marital relationship, but the union stands solidly on the foundation of a roast battle. The sheer chaos of these two characters having to navigate a forced marriage while absolutely despising each other is going to give you whiplash from laughing. And also, enticing romance. At 7th place comes Honey Lemon Soda. This is pure romantic gold. It's a high school romance anime, but instead of being filled with the over-the-top drama, it's more about the sweet fizzy feeling of falling in love for the first time. The premise is about a shy introverted girl who meets a boy whose appearance and personality remind her of Honey Lemon Soda. And believe me, it's mostly about his eyes. Blood must think he's Gojo Remake, but he's just a wannabe. As the story unfolds, Uka must handle her growing feelings for Kai. Kai, in exchange, also goes the extra mile to pull her out of the pothole where she's always bullied by her classmates for being a wimp. They both have their differences. He's shy, she's bold, and together they might conquer the world to put an end to global warming, like the lemonade and honey that just works. Summing this up, this rom-com makes you feel, again, like a high schooler in love. The romance is simple, and the scenes will definitely have you squealing like a little girl. It's perfect for those nights when you just want to have something cute, light, and filled with awkward moments that'll make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Sitting pretty on this fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Over here, we have an anime where two worlds clash. For context, it's actually two schools. Chidori Boys High versus Kyoko Girls High have never seemed to get along. The like drawing the clash is that one is made for the delinquents. Retarded. Done with. No hope. Lost cause. Group of students. But the latter, Kyoko Girls High, is filled with the daughters of prestigious and high-class families. And then we have the blur. Rintaro and Karuko's uncanny friendship. Rintaro's just a chill dude with a kind heart, but his expressions come off as aggressive, so yeah, he's one to be avoided. But here comes the bubbly and cheerful Karuko, who seems the good in him despite his hard external dressing. Although romance might be something a bit far-fetched for them when Rintaro discovers Karuko's school is Kyoko High. And this just makes things all shades of complicated. Complicated, yet sweet. Hey there, you're a 10 out of 10 and we're glad to have you here, Pookie. Animechi's not pregnant, but you know we always deliver. It's our job to get the best top lists, but how about you make us a 10 out of 10 channel by gracing us with your top-notchness when you hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for that. Ooh, ooh. Moving on the list, I have a crush at work makes it to 5th place. Work crushes. Work romance. The kind of thing that satisfies your soul yet leaves you jobless or suspended for doing the forbidden. If there's one thing that unites us all, it's the quiet chaos of having a crush who doesn't know you exist. But for those two lovebirds, it's totally different. Yui and Masugu totally have the hots for each other. You can literally feel the romantic tension burn your sofa or swivel chair. Yui might be an overwhelmed and underpaid salaryman, but at least he's got a crush on someone and might be getting some bread. You don't. The story follows the lovers' struggle to keep their relationship low-key, and somehow it's oh so convenient that they can't get their hands off each other. Wondering why this anime is going to be a hit? I mean, who doesn't love a little office drama mixed with a whole lot of romantic tension? And for a change, actual adult romance that's not locked up within the walls of a classroom. Get ready, because this anime will ignite the love feels, make you hot. You also might be feeling those butterflies that are rumored to be extinct. In 4th place, Senpai is an otokonoko. In this anime, baby girl gets catfished. Yeah, you heard that right. If you don't know what a otokonoko means, it's basically when a guy dresses like a girl. But then again, the protagonist Saki has a massive crush on Makoto without realizing the truth. Saki is constantly falling over their senpai and completely oblivious to the fact that their crush is, in fact, a dude dressed as a girl. The premise is absolutely wild, and that's what makes it so hilarious. And yes, I can literally feel the Twitter fam on their tippity fingers ready to bash this one under the bus. But it doesn't leave us without the promise of some emotional torment. Think about the confusion, the tension, and the misunderstandings. It's a whole recipe for pure comedy. Adding to the disaster is also a messy triangle along the way, and we have Makoto at the center of the mess. Making it to the top 3. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you. I call this stuck in a romance show with devilishly hot boys that you can't choose from. In other words, reverse harem. The story features Mizuha's life with her 4 best male friends. She hopes to one day relate to the older kids, but her dreams are trashed when a new infectious disease comes to town. This ruins her 17th birthday, as if her parents forgetting wasn't enough. She gets a shocking proposal from her childhood best friend, Kizuki. As the story unfolds, Mizuha must deal with the various clusters and emotional baggage that comes with the events in her current life. From intense love triangles to unresolved feelings, listing unrequited love, jealousy, confusion, it's a whole lot. Almost there! Sitting gloriously at number 2 is My Happy Marriage. You can bet your bottom dollar it's coming in 2025. Hate to say this, but I was a fangirl for My Happy Marriage, and I still am. My kids will be too. Their kids will be. And the kids after that, and the kids after that, and the kids after... Okay, DJ, stop. This is not what we're here for. Thank you. Now, we're back to this masterpiece that'll be making a comeback to our screens. In the first season, we saw a Cinderella-like story unfold with a dash of love and magic. The protagonist, who's been through some intense struggles, finally finds happiness in a marriage where love blooms amidst personal growth. But the drama doesn't stop there, because when true love is involved, things are only just getting started. Why is season 2 about to break the internet? Well, because now that they've found each other, there's the challenge of maintaining that happiness and navigating the ups and downs of married life. And let's be real, relationships aren't all sunshine and roses. Sometimes it's more like rain and mixed texts. Grab the popcorn, because this season's going to be an emotional and binge-worthy ride. Finally, and at the top of the pyramid is Apothecary Diaries. After such a remarkable run in Season 1, we're getting a comeback. Hold on to your herbal remedies because Apothecary Diaries is coming. It's about to spice up your 2025 like a hot cup of tea and a sprinkle of drama. For those of you who've been living under a rock or maybe just haven't had the pleasure yet, the show follows a clever young woman, Mau Mau. After being sold into service at the Imperial Palace, she uses her smarts and knowledge of medicine to get herself in all kinds of trouble, especially when her talents are caught by eunuch Jinshi. But then again, the show's not complete without silent romance, unspoken feelings, hidden secrets, and moments that'll be having you squealing like a little girl. The new season's about to turn up the heat. You've got political intrigue, forbidden love, and of course, more than enough dangerous situations that'll have you gasping. That's a wrap, weebs, and thank you for sticking around. Tell us in the comments if you agree with this list and which anime should have made the ranks. You've made it this far, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tea. See you next time.